Hi, Jim.
Hi, how are you, sir?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing wonderful, thank you.
We're about like on your 1 year anniversary, aren't we?
We're coming right up on it, yes, sir.
So
Yes.
how's your first year been?
It's been good. It's been good. It's busy, but at the same time, you take that opportunity to learn the culture, the climate, to see, what the reputation is. Start to get your feet under you a little bit, and it just helps that the community is extremely supportive. Always has been of their school district. So I'm very lucky to be doing what I do.
Well, what I hear from my friends in the Brooklyn Irish Hills area is that they're happy that this is your community. You are in the community and you're part of it.
Yes, it's a huge difference, and it's funny you mentioned the community. That is one of the main focuses this year. We expect and we ask a lot out of our business community. I can only imagine being a small business owner and how many times different sponsorships are asked about, or can you do this, or can you supply this. So the school district has to do a better job of partnering with them, but also do a better job of getting our families, our community, our teachers, our staff into those businesses, because we should be able to have that relationship, and we should be giving back, in order to make that a stronger commitment from our part as well. So I'm excited about that.
Yeah, we agree. That's our message too: support the local economy, support local businesses. And you're right, the US 12 corridor has seen a lot of new businesses pop up, and we're seeing some new construction.
Sure.
And people are moving into the district.
Yeah, our numbers are holding. We're increasing. We're increasing at that right level as far as grade wise, which is the lower L. We're full. Our elementary schools are bursting. We're getting a lot of new kids, a lot of new move-ins as far as families, and so I really think that's an attribute to the community, to the parents, and especially to our staff. We have wonderful, wonderful people that care about kids, and it's just a great place to work.
Well, let's talk about summer. Obviously, for the most part, quiet. So you get a chance to catch up on some things like what this year.
Yeah, this summer's been busy. So every single classroom, we pull everything out, we strip the floors, we wax, we get everything ready. We have a small maintenance department. We literally have a couple of gentlemen, and then our custodial, our maintenance group. So we're very lucky that they stay dedicated to us, but we've been doing a lot of sinking fund work. We're lucky enough that our community supported a sinking fund, which was denoted to be our parking lots, HVAC, roofs, and then technology. Those are those things that if you don't have a sinking fund type of an ability, then you're using general fund monies. It makes it tough, because you're starting to split hairs. You have to make those tough decisions about what's best class by class. In this setting, we're able to have that support.
So we've got some pictures of some HVAC equipment getting installed.
Sure.
New air conditioning or air handling units being put on a roof.
Yep, we committed to the community when the sinking fund was passed that these would be the projects. This year is the junior high school building, our largest square footage building, and then we'll be looking at the sequence of HVAC improvements on the lower L, the upper L, and then also the roofing projects.
Yeah, no more leaking roofs though.
No, we've been lucky. Knock on wood, we've been able to keep the rains. We had a mild winter. For us, it's a mild winter. And so that helps, but at the same time, you just never know when those roofs are going to start, leaking a little bit. They will over the years.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago with those monsoon rains, we had several school buildings in Jackson County get quite a bit of damage, including middle school at Parkside. Ton of flooding. Just the rain came down faster than the buildings could have handled it.
Yep. And without again focusing on those roofs and not being ready for that, sometimes human nature kicks in, and you're like, maybe we can do another year, maybe we can go another year and a half, and that usually bites you a little bit. So we try to stay ahead of it, and luckily, like I said, our community has supported us. So it's a wonderful situation to be in.
Great. Well, let's take a look. We've got some photos of some of the kids at Columbia. What's going on?
Yep, I get invited in often to go into buildings and read and to just get to know the kids in the elementary campus. That's a blessing that both of our lower L and our upper L are on the same campus, and it's easy to get back and forth. So this is actually one of the highlights of my work week. I get in to be with them. They always have interesting questions. I think the theme was the pirate theme and the hidden treasure theme in this classroom. So it's always nice to be around them. I have 4 adult children who are all out and are married and on their way. So it's nice to be around the little ones again while I'm waiting for our grandkids to get a little bit older.
Do you get to pick your own book when you go for reading month?
I do. I'm able to either bring my own book in, or they usually, the teachers, if they have a theme, then I'll add to that.
All right.
Yeah, they always take care of me. They have 3 or 4 options, and I'll try and pick something that I haven't always seen or read. So
All right, what are these students up to?
this is at our first robotics competition that was held at our building, at our facility, and if I'm not mistaken, this is what would be the middle school group, but we have upper L. So this is that group of students, and then this leads, if they end up being interested in it and they want to continue, that it leads to the robotics, which is what we're looking at right here. This was held in our field house. We had the opportunity to work with First Robotics, which is a nationwide program, and they needed a home, they needed a place for the competition, and we jumped right on it, and it was awesome. It is amazing when you see what they're able to do. They get there starting on Thursday and they go through Sunday. That thing is broken down and school starts Monday morning, but dozens and dozens of teams come in, and what they do with this technology and with this manufacturing background, it is cool. So much so that our district was invited to the Worlds down in Texas, and so first time that we had made it to that level, and it was great.
Yeah, I was there on that Saturday.
Yeah,
and it was
I remember.
unbelievable.
Oh, it's what's nice about it is no matter what your forte is, what your passion is as a student, if you want to do the design work, or if you want to do the hands-on, if you want to do the programming, the schematics, they get out there. The robot that one of the 2 robots we have that they've put together is able to come to our assemblies, come to our sporting events, our extracurriculars. It has the t-shirt cannon on it, that they're throwing those out, blasting those out to the crowd. I love it. It is really neat because those kids are going to be the future of this manufacturing push that we need to remember is out there. And so they do great stuff.
Yeah, it's awesome time if you ever get a chance to go to a robotics competition, and you've never been, you'll be amazed. It's like the Olympics.
It's cool.
Yeah.
It's free. Everybody's invited. We have the snack bar going. We've got the concessions going, and these families, they bring in a ton of economy to the local area. They have to stay somewhere, they have to eat somewhere. So it's wonderful that we have a school board that really supports us and wants us to have these events. It's a lot of work, and we pay a little bit of overtime, but it's really worth it for our families.
All right, how about staffing? Are y'all all set for the new year?
Yeah, it's been a good summer. We've been very lucky. If we have any openings, they've been filled quickly. I think right now we may have just learned of a lower L position. And what happens to us often, school districts in Michigan, is that, for example, if I'm in 2nd grade as a teacher, but I've always wanted to be a kindergarten teacher, and then if there's an opening local, then I may be attracted to that because that's been my passion. That's always been my dream. But we understand that. We do the same thing. We recruit, and when we need a teacher in a specific area, we're doing pretty well with filling those. So far so good.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, well, good luck to you and the Columbia community as we get ready for the start of school just a couple of weeks away.
Thank you. Wonderful. And we'll let you know when the next robotics competition is and have you out there.
Great. Thanks,
Cool.
Jim.
Thank you.
Good to see
Thanks for
you.
your time. Nice seeing you.
The superintendent at Columbia Schools, Jim Baker.